Good morning and happy Mugshot Monday. I hope everybody had a great week last week. We are going to get back into our Motivational Monday posts and sharing how we did on our goals last week and what our goals are for this week. I hope you join me in that adventure. It definitely helps me stay on track with my goals, and I hope it helps you too. So last week I had some goals of being more active in the pool. Since the weather's starting to kind of cool down a little bit, I ended up going to the pool 3 days last week, which was absolutely awesome. And then Luther and I have been doing our daily walks. I didn't take him walking Saturday and Sunday because I'm a slacker. But no. But other than that, we've been doing really well with our walking, and we've actually been going almost an hour every single day. We just got back from our walk a little bit ago, and he's exhausted. He's so happy, but he's been doing really well. We've actually ventured outside of our little trailer park, or not trailer, RV park area, and started walking on the streets, which he hasn't done street walking since we lived in Riverton. And so we've been having to reinforce training. But he's been doing really well with that, staying at my side, not wandering off into the street. And when we get to a corner, he stops, looks both ways, sits, waits for me to give him direction to cross. He's been doing really well with that training. So really pleased with the progress that he's making with that. And then I did some really great food prep last week. I'm about to do some food prep today. Food prep has definitely been helping with keeping on task and eating healthy foods. So I definitely want to keep moving forward with that. And yeah, and then I have to do mortgage paperwork this week, so that I can apply for that loan, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, everything is moving forward towards our goals. And this week I'm gonna try and go back to the pool at least 3 times this week. Last night was a bit of a surprise. When I went, it was only 87 degrees. It got up to 102 yesterday, I think. But by the time I went to the pool, it was only 87 degrees. The pool was much cooler than that. So I had to do a little bit of dancing to warm up real quick, because it was cold. I definitely see the value of having a heated pool to be able to swim year round here. So something I'll be exploring as I'm looking at vendors to do my pool in the backyard. But yeah, it's been great getting back in the water. It feels so much better and everything is wonderful. So we'll keep doing that, keep doing the food prep. And I am going to start walking Luther with booties, because even with us going in the cooler parts of the day and trying to do it right, he is having a really bad problem with dry paws. It seems like every time we go out walking, he ends up getting at least one goat head during the walk. So we bought these cute little neoprene boots. He is not a fan, but I'm hoping that, after he does a couple of longer walk sessions with them, he'll realize, oh, this is worth it. So I think I'm going to start doing that tomorrow, because he ended up with a couple of spurs today, and even though I got them out, as soon as I realized he had them, he was kind of limping on the way home. So I've been trying to use olive oil on his paws. He doesn't like the mushers, which was something that somebody else had recommended when we were in Utah, because his feet would get really dry in the ice and the cold. If anybody has any recommendations of what they would advise for here in the heat, that is dog safe. Obviously, he licks it off his feet often if we aren't careful watching him. But the olive oil, is nice because it's safe for him to lick off his feet. He just might have a little bit of the runs if he does, but so far he hasn't been too bad about licking it off his feet. He just doesn't like me putting it on, and I wonder if it maybe kind of burns in the open sores, or I don't know. Anyway, if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll keep doing the olive oil. And tell me your goals. Let me know what you're working towards, and let's help support one another. Until next time, keep growing.